So let's take a look at one more situation. This is a little bit of a challenge. So Jack and Jill were catching tadpoles. At first, Jill caught 9 times 3 more than Jack caught. Jack was upset and released half of Jill's tadpoles. And then 6 times as many as Jack caught swam away. After all this, Jill only had 3 tadpoles left. How many tadpoles did Jack catch? So let's go back to our 3 steps. Our first step is we need to define our variable. Our variable is going to be the tadpoles that Jack caught. So X equals number of tadpoles Jack caught. Does that make sense? Jack caught. So we need to write an equation. First thing I know this phrase right here, 9 times 3 more than Jack. Well, 9 times 3 more than Jack. So 3 more than Jack is X plus 3. Real quick, fix that. X plus 3. Well, 9 times that, I'm just going to put it in parentheses, put 9. Well, there's that part. 9 times 3 more than Jack caught. So Jack was upset and he released half of Jill's tadpoles. Well, how do we represent half of Jill's tadpoles? Well, we just divide this number by 2. So then she only had half, right? So after all of that, 6 times as many as Jack caught swam away. So 6 times as many as Jack caught is just 6x. So we are going to be subtracting them because they swam away. After this, Jill had 3 tadpoles left. So at the end, we're going to have an equals 3 here. So let's put that all together. So I have 9 times x plus 3 over 2 minus 6x equals 3. Like I said, this one's a little bit more of a challenge. So now let's look at how we solve this. Here's the equation written out the same way. They just used braces here, so you saw that they should be over 2. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to use the multiplication property of equality. I'm going to multiply the entire thing by 2 because I don't like having to deal with having that division. So 2 times 9x plus 3 over 2 minus 6x equals 3 times 2. Oops. Once again, I forgot to change my color, so I'm just going to highlight this in red so you see which part I added. So when I go to combine like terms, I'm going to see that this and this are going to cancel, and then this and this will multiply. So my next line, I'm just sort of skip here because I need space, is going to be 9 times x plus 3 minus 12x equals 6. That's what happens when I simplify. Because remember, the 2 times 2 had to go to this part and to this term. Because we're multiplying the entire thing. So next, I'm going to use my distributive property. And I'm going to distribute here the 9 to both of those. So I end up with 9x plus 27 minus 12x equals 6. That's what happens when I use my distributive property. Well, now I need to combine some like terms. This term and this term are on the same side and are the same. So I'm going to combine like terms. So my next line, I get 27 minus 3x equals 6. So I still want to get rid of this 27 over here. So it is a positive 27. So I am simply going to subtract 27 for both sides. So I have 27 minus 27 minus 3x equals 6 minus 27. Again, I'm going to combine my like terms here and here. And my next line will read negative 3x, make sure you don't lose that negative, equals 6 minus 27 gives me negative 21. My next line, sorry, that was when I combined my like terms. My next line, I'm going to use my division property of equality. I'm going to divide both sides by negative 3 because the negative 3 is over there multiplying with my variable right there, and I need to get rid of it. So I have negative 3x divided by negative 3 equals negative 21 divided by negative 3. When I combine those like terms or simplify, I end up with x, because negative 3 divided by negative 3 is 1, equals positive 7. So our last step is we simply have to write this in a complete sentence. So, Jack caught 7 tadpoles. Because remember, our question was, how many tadpoles did Jack catch? Jack caught 7 tadpoles. Okay, great job.